Steve Bourboun was a former Special Forces operative who had seen the worst of humanity. After a mission in Iraq, in which he and his squad of Marines had to defend a village from terrorists, he was forced to watch as his fellow Marines and the villagers were devoured by crocodiles. The shock of the event was too much for him to bear, and he retired, turning to whiskey to numb the pain. However, one day he was approached by the CIA with a mission too important to ignore. The daughter of President Kabbalah, Peach, had been kidnapped by the notorious Croc Gang, a group of former lab specimens who had combined human and crocodile DNA. Led by a mean crocodile named Snappy, the gang was determined to take revenge on the world for their mistreatment by committing acts of terror. Despite his initial reluctance, Steve agreed to take on the mission, lured by the promise of unlimited whiskey from the CIA. He was joined by a squad of Special Forces operatives, but due to his trauma, Steve found it difficult to bond with his new team. As they infiltrated the terrorist camp in Vietnam, they encountered many challenges, including Snappy's army of mutated crocodiles. But eventually, Steve found the courage to confront Snappy, discovering that he was the mastermind behind the attack in Iraq. Overcome with anger and a newfound sense of purpose, Steve and his squad defeated Snappy, saving the president's daughter in the process. In the aftermath of the mission, Steve realized that he had formed strong bonds with his new squad, and that he no longer needed to rely on whiskey to numb his pain. He chose to live, despite his trauma, and continue to use his skills to protect those in need. And with a newfound sense of hope and purpose, he looked forward to the next mission, knowing that he was not alone.